Start talking whenever.
All right, hey everybody, it's Jim Smith Jr., the Director of Golf, and it's an exciting time of year as I sit in this chair. It's January 17th, and we're spending a lot of time getting ready for the opening of the Wissahickon golf course. And what this video is meant to do is share with you some of the outline and some of the details about how opening weekend is going to go. And this will be followed up with a form that you'll use to sign up for the weekend. So please bear with me, but I'm going to do my best to try to get you up to speed on how you'll sign up, how the weekend will go, and how you'll enjoy your first round of golf on the Wissahickon golf course. Ready? So what we're going to be doing is Memorial Day weekend is opening weekend, and we're going to have play available for all golf members on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Now, as you can expect, there's a lot of people that potentially will want to play. So what the committees have done is set it up so that everybody's going to get one chance to play. And there's going to be a document that you're going to get via email that's going to allow you to sign up. But the crux of it is all of the days have been broken into morning and afternoon windows. So for example, on Friday there's a window from 7:30 to 11:30, and then there's another window from 11:30 to 3:30. All play will be going off of the first tee. And what you're going to have the opportunity to do is sign up and note your preference for which window you'd like to play in. So there'll be 8 windows, and you'll put your highest priority window as number 1 and your lowest priority as 8. Of course, you may not be available on certain days, in which case you can leave those blank. And in that scenario, obviously, you'll have fewer choices. But ultimately, we'll get from all the members their preferences in which windows they'd like to play. At the same time that you'll sign up for the window preferences, you're also going to get an opportunity to sign up with who you'd like to play with. So, using the golf shop as an example, if I submit my form and I note that I want to play with Reed Lansinger and Daniel Taylor and John Crotty, and my entry is selected first in the lottery, which I'll get to in a second, I will then be put on the tee sheet in the window that I've chosen with the 3 people that I've chosen to play with. So it probably behooves everybody to think about putting together a group of people that they'd like to play with. Of course, that doesn't mean that you can't sign up as a single or a twosome or a threesome, because we'll just pair all those groups together if that's the case. But you'll see on the form that when you sign up for Restoration opening weekend, you'll have the opportunity to put in who you'd like to play with, and we definitely would recommend that if you want to set up a foursome, you should, particularly because when we get to the lottery discussion, if you have 4 names, essentially if you get chosen, the 3 people that are on your sheet also won the lottery. So I mentioned the lottery. So, you know, the golf club and the golf leadership really wants to make sure that this is the fairest process possible. So all the entries and all the requests to play on Restoration opening weekend are going to be compiled. And we're going to do a lottery to assign tee times. It's very similar to what a lottery would be like in college when you are being selected to pick a dorm room for the following year. All these requests will go in. Somebody will be randomly chosen. Whoever that person randomly chosen is, I'll go to their request. Whatever their number 1 requested window is, we'll assign them a tee time. If they've had players on their sheet that they requested to play with, those people will also be placed in the tee time, and then they'll be taken out of the lottery. So we will literally work our way through everybody having an equal opportunity to be chosen, and we will build the tee sheets based on this lottery and based on the requests made via this form. Now, one of the questions about this whole scenario is timing. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to send out the forms, and we're going to send out this link in the early part of February. Everybody's going to have until Wednesday, March 15th at 6 p.m. to submit their requests. And then immediately after that, I will compile everything and we'll send it out to the whole membership so everybody sees who signed up and who they signed up with. And that is just to make sure that we didn't miss anybody. So there'll probably be a 2 or 3 day window there where we'll just double check that all the requests are noted. And then once we know that we're good, we'll then start building the tee sheets, and the goal would be on April 1st, the tee sheets for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will be built and visible, and everybody will get to see when they're going to be playing and who they're playing with. Now, as you might imagine, there's a lot of caveats as it relates to this. There's a lot of what-ifs, and we're doing our best to try to anticipate those. But some of the things that everybody should be conscious of. First of all, full golf members, associate golf members, and golf and waiting members are the members who have the ability to participate in this lottery. And for the purposes of this weekend, full and associate members will have the first option to fill the tee sheets, and then once all of the full and associate members have gotten their tee times, then the golf and waiting members will fill the remaining times. With respect to restrictions, because there are restrictions on when associate members and golf and waiting members can play on weekends, all those restrictions are being thrown out for this weekend. So there's no need to worry that an associate member got a 7:30 a.m. tee time on a Saturday. It's, we want everybody to play golf at some point over the weekend with whomever they want to play with, regardless of any kinds of restrictions. Normal caddy and cart rules will be in effect, and as I said before, there's going to be a document that comes out with this video that outlines everything I'm talking about. So a couple other caveats. Once we assign the tee time, that will be your tee time. Because of the magnitude of this process, it's not possible to accommodate specific tee time requests. But once we build the tee sheets and everybody has their tee times, trading tee times is certainly possible. So if you have a one time and somebody else in a foursome has another one, and you both foursomes decide that switching them behooves both groups, that's no problem to do, and you'll just communicate that to us in the golf shop. Each day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there'll be breakfast, lunch, and dinner available all day by Chip. And the whole idea here with this restoration opening weekend is let the golf course be the star of the show. Nothing fancy. You go play golf, enjoy the golf course, come back in, sit down, talk about it, and mingle with your fellow members and friends. When we get to the point where all of the tee sheets are built and where all the tee times have been assigned, we'll then communicate again to everybody some added details well in advance of that weekend, just so that you know what's going on. And you're going to see in a separate email and a separate document that the official opening ceremonies for the restoration will actually take place on Thursday, May 22nd. And the tentative plans that have been devised by the Restoration Opening Weekend Committee include an opportunity for members to go out on the golf course, walk around, see it. We'll have an opening ceremony where we'll have speeches by several key people who were involved in the process. There'll be certainly ceremonial first tee shots, and we've got a few other really nice things that we'll be doing that night. But again, let me reiterate that there's not going to be fireworks. This is the goal of this is really to let all the work and all the sacrifice and all the effort and all the financial commitment that's been made by the membership to sort of culminate in a very simple and elegant reopening of the Wissahickon golf course, because really the course is the star of the show. To end, I just want to let everybody know that we're going to do our best to communicate to you, obviously through this video and also through a document that will have a lot of what I've said in the document. There are going to be a lot of questions. I would encourage you just to drop me an email, and I'll do my best to answer them. It's a very, very big process, as you can imagine, and there's a lot of pent-up energy for the members to go play the golf course. We're doing everything we can to anticipate things. We're trying to make sure that this is a smooth process so that all the members get out there and really enjoy their opportunity to play the golf course. We do have a rain date for the following weekend, just in case the weather doesn't cooperate, but we've made a couple phone calls and we expect that to be fine. So thanks for bearing with us. Thanks for everything you've done to make this possible, and I know I speak on behalf of the staff and all the committees of the club when I say we absolutely can't wait to get you out here. So thanks again.